So this story makes it to when I'm not podcasting because it didn't make it in time for press time for my broadcaster's podcast. So it lands right here. We're talking about packaging fees, ownership interests, and the labor unions, and how, for all of you laymen that might not know about this, because of course I always talk about the media industry, about the broadcaster's podcast, so it's more or less like a business kind of thing. But I'll try to explain it for everybody out here. The thing is that for all the movies and TV shows and things that you see going out there, all the different projects, the talent agents that, managed all the stars and the producers and the directors, they have had a thing for a long time called packaging fees. So the thing is that if you want to get a project put together, like some kind of a show, well, the talent agency is going to use their roster of talent and they're going to bundle them up into like one different show. Hey, how about I get you this actor with this director, with this producer, and you get it all in one, and we get a nice percentage on all their salaries. That's what packaging is, pretty much in a nutshell. So the Writers Guild of America outlines steps for two of the major talent agencies that they should take over an 18-month feud. They should take to end the 18-month feud over packaging fees and ownership interests. So a proposal that outlines steps they should take. So what's happening is everybody else that was either part of a talent agency or whatever, the thing is, in order to get all the actors, producers, directors, the writers, if you will, of the Writers Guild, to get them back to work to every place, the two places they have left to work with, so that the writers can go ahead and sign agency deals and, sign contracts with them. What needs to happen is that WME or Endeavor and CAA, the two of the biggest talent agencies in Hollywood and in the world, they want to be able to go and get them on board so that they will sign a deal to restructure their deal and no longer do packaging. So packaging fees on writing services by June 30th, 2022. So now what happens is that the Writers Guild already has agreed agencies need to sign a franchise agreement, that can hold a 20% ownership stake in production entities. But getting the stakes down to 20% by these two talent agencies have been hard because they want to keep more of the money. So the Guild's battle to reshape went back to April 2018 when the Association of Talent Agents, which is part of what all these different talent agencies are part of, their own union, their intent to renegotiate its artist-manager basic agreement. And the writers overwhelmingly terminated this agreement and all unfranchised agencies. So in April 2018, they were all going on strike. The idea was, okay, we're done. We're not going to do this thing where you're going to go and just take all money. You're going to make us, take a percentage of all our fees. We all want to work and get our own deals. We don't want to be part of a package deal. That's the point. So these are the two that are left to do that. And so Hollywood needs to get this all done in order for everything to get back to normal, for everybody to get back to work, and all the unions can go and work in harmony. Because then what happens is the Writers Guild will get their deal done with the talent agency, and they will make it back to a working relationship, and all in some respect, not as one big relationship, but now they're being worked out as their own individual deals, which I guess that might be better. So getting more individual deals and no more of this packaging, no more of this consolidation, corporatizing kind of deal where you don't have that much control creatively or financially over what, if you're a writer, a producer, a director, a screenwriter, whatever, you wouldn't have the kind of control to determine how much you want for a project and how much, control you have over a project. Isn't that something you'd want in Hollywood? Well, the thing is that the talent agencies, because they didn't all come to grips on getting rid of this deal, packaging, which has been allowed for decades, they wanted to get rid of it. Because now, this was the time they said, okay, the Writers Guild said, you know what? This is the time we're going to put our foot down. We're going to make them pay us. And they finally did it. And they did it also before the pandemic, well before. But really, the pandemic really changed everything. So that's what's going on. And there you go. We'll leave it there. Short segment this time, but I thought it was very important. And I'll leave it for all of you. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe and share this video. Or if you're listening to it on the audio end, please make sure to go ahead and look for it wherever you find your podcasts. And I'll talk to you next time.